What's up guys, it's Darius, and today I wanted to talk about E3 2017. It's actually coming up very quickly and we should expect to see a bunch of companies talk about their plans for the next couple of years during the shows and conferences being held on June 10th through the 13th. I'll be doing reactions to a good amount of things that we see this year like I did last year, so look forward to that too. But right now I'd like to specifically talk about Destiny 2 and what we could expect from it at E3 this year. First off, let's start off with what we know we'll see there. According to the This Week at Bungie that went up, we should expect to see the Arcstrider subclass be used for the first time. Whether or not attendees of the convention can try it out for themselves and maybe even capture gameplay is yet to be confirmed as of the time of this video, but we also know that the story mission Homecoming, the Inverted Spire Strike, and the Crucible game mode Countdown is going to be playable again at the event just like it was at the gameplay reveal. So nothing too much to write home about, even though we will finally be able to see the Arcstrider subclass in action, and probably will be able to get a good look at the perks and exactly how different it is from the Blade Dancer subclass from Destiny 1. But now I actually want to move on to what we could expect to see, as well as what I would like to see from the game at E3 this year. First off, I fully expect us to see Destiny 2 at Sony's press conference if the game is going to be shown on stage at all this year. That deal with Sony and Bungie is still going strong, as shown through there being some PS4 exclusive content for Destiny 2, as well as Jade Rabbit still not being available for Xbox players. Damn shame. But we can also expect lots of interviews and info about the game that we haven't heard about before the event, which is always exciting. Now, what I would love to see at this event is a release date for the beta right off the bat. I think it's about time Bungie give us a date, especially for content creators to get ready for and gear up for. With that said, please do not show any of what the beta will have to offer. That would be really anticlimactic if they did. I would also like to see a cinematic shown similar to the Zavala cinematic for either Ikora or Cade. However, I'm not quite certain they'll do this, seeing as though those cutscenes might be in the game and have to do with the story. They might not want to give too much of the story away before launch. Next would also be the chance to see the Sentinel subclass in action for the Titan. It's one of the subclasses I'm most excited to see and use because it's completely new to the game. Also, Titan Master Race. This could be another case of them not showing this off because they might want to save it for the beta for us to try out ourselves. Lastly, I'd like to see something similar to when they showed off the gameplay for Destiny 1 at E3 2013. Give us a very brief look at what patrols could be like. Don't show what lost sectors will be like at all to experience. I'd love for us to be able to experience that firsthand when the game launches or in the beta on a very small scale. But just maybe show us how a patrol works now and just how some of the European Dead Zone looks, as well as how one of the very early adventure missions go. Maybe even show us how a heroic public event is going to work in Destiny 2. Just small things to show us how patrols are different but familiar in Destiny 2. Something I do not want to see at E3 this year from Destiny 2 just overall is not too much of what we could expect in the final game. That was one of the main complaints from the first game's previews, was that too much of the main game was shown off beforehand, so that when we got the game there weren't too many surprises. Leave a lot of mystery for us to solve and experience when we get our hands on the game. That's it for this video, guys. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video, but let me know down below what you want to see from Destiny 2 at E3 this year and what you expect to see if it wasn't on the list I gave. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated, as well as a share, a sub, and maybe even a click on the bell button so you don't miss any Destiny 2 E3 coverage this year. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.